This channel is designed for adults viewing only, and certain videos will contain rated M for mature video games, featuring realistic violence, gore and suggestive themes. If you are not an adult, do not view the content on this channel.
Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Get ready to take a trip down memory lane. Alright, that box can only mean one thing. We have some crazy Sega Saturn gaming lot over here. And I crossed out my address so you can't stalk me or anything like that, just so you know. Yeah, before we begin, we on October 1st, we have a special sneak peek 2021 with a live chat here on Gaming Police Empire on YouTube. It's going to be around 7 o'clock at night. And it's going to be a special premiere. Some really awesome stuff. Some really cool. You're not going to want to miss it. So you have your chance to actually live chat with me over on the side where the chat is, and you'll see some crazy sneak peek stuff for next year. You don't want to miss it. Some really cool memory lane stuff coming out. Some cool review episodes and some awesome CRT footage, which I'm not going to mention exact details on that, but wait until you see Sneak Peek 2021, October 1st, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Alright, let's look at this box here. We have a box that arrived from Japan. Alright, so this is a nice mystery little Sega Saturn lot we bought here. Obviously, I know what's inside the box, but it's going to be a mystery for you guys. I'm not going to tell you guys what's in it until I pull each one out. So I spend quite a bit of money on this. But it's just for... Eventually, I'm going to be making videos on these right here. And but for now, I love unboxing stuff on camera. I know you guys like it too, so take some of this paper out. This paper came straight from Japan. Look at that. Got some air bubble stuff going on there. Alright, so you can see this is the Japanese postage stuff right there. You can actually zoom in. You can see that definitely came from Japan. And there we go. So I'm probably going to put the box on the floor. This would be much easier to do it this way. This is a pretty hefty sized box. And there we go, we got the table. That table can only mean one thing. Alright, so we got the table right there. Let's see if we can get this camera straightened out. Okay, so let's start with the first game right here. We got a copy of Gun Griffin. Now I have the second Gun Griffin. And I had no idea that there was a first Gun Griffin on the Sega Saturn, but here it is. So we got that right here, and got the disc right here. All the spine labels. The disc looks like it's in really good shape. It's the best part about buying stuff in Japan. Usually it's in really awesome shape. We're gonna put that there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. All right. All right. Let's see what else we have here. We have a King of Fighters 96, an SNK fighting game. And I figured I would pick this up for the Saturn because the Saturn controller is perfect for games like this. And I don't think that's going to stand up, so we're going to have to lay that down. And then right here we have a Toshinden URA game. This is another fighting game, so yeah, if you guys know that Battle Arena Toshinden, this is basically the same type of stuff here. Except for, it feels a little bit different on the Sega Saturn. I think actually the Sega Saturn versions of this game is actually better. I don't know what it is, but it actually, the PlayStation version I just don't like at all. So we're going to definitely check that out in the future. So it's a Takara game. Takara makes some pretty cool stuff. And then right here we have a Real Bout Fatal Fury game right there. And if you guys watch AEW Wrestling, that character right there that's sitting on the throne right there, that's basically where Cody Rhodes got his inspirational look from right there. You can tell it looks just like Cody Rhodes, like the head and the face, the hairstyle. Pretty cool. And there is nothing on the back or anything like that. It's just a manual. I'm curious to know what the disc looks like here. This came from Japan, so I'm guessing that it's in pretty good shape. And this is actually pretty hard to open up. Alright, here we go. Let's take this. We might have an eBay nightmare on this episode of Memory Lane. I know you guys like eBay nightmares, and I can't get this open. Okay, we're just gonna have to go brute on that because it's pretty much it. Okay, so here's what the disc looks like right here. Alright, let's flip it around. Let's see what we have. Yeah, it looks good. We don't have any eBay nightmares so far. And this stuff all came off of eBay. I'm usually buying my games on eBay when it comes to this type of stuff. Alright, the next game is known as Outlaws of the Lost Dynasty. Now this is out in the wild. You might have probably seen this box art before. This is a really cool looking box art for the Sega Saturn. It has definitely like a Chinese type look to it. It has a tiger, and it looks like the tiger's in a headlock with this character right here. Just look at that. That's a really cool box art. Obviously, it's a Japanese game. It has I don't know why, but it has like a Chinese look to it to me. I don't know why, but. And on the back right here, right away you're greeted with a big fat guy right there, and I don't think he's wearing any clothing. In fact, if this wasn't here, you'd probably see his ass. And yeah, that's some sort of fighting game. I never played this before, but it is something that we're going to try out in the future. If you guys know what this game is or played it before, it's a Data East game. Just let me know down below, and let me know if the game's good, bad, or what the deal is. And this game right here, I'm very excited to own. World Heroes Perfect. I'm a sucker for World Heroes on Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, and I love that game. That game's actually just as fun as Street Fighter in my opinion. And I finally got a copy of World Heroes Perfect on the Sega Saturn. Can't wait to play this. And this game is definitely a really awesome fighting game, as you can see there. And it's basically a Street Fighter clone type deal. It's basically a ripoff of Street Fighter, but it's a good ripoff. It's actually really good. And it's made by SNK, and it's definitely an awesome game. I definitely can't wait to play that one. So let's put that right there. Make it look cool over there. Look at that. We got several games so far. How many games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 games. Got a few more to go. There's also a second lot that's coming soon, so you guys will probably see that also. Alright, we have King of Fighters 97. And I don't know too much about the King of Fighter games, except for, of course, they're fighting games. So yeah, we have this game right here. We're definitely going to be checking this out and seeing how that plays out. I definitely think you have to use the memory expansion, that 4 megabyte memory expansion. And here's one game that I've been waiting to hunt down for a while, and it's not that hard to get. It's actually pretty affordable. I have part 1 and part 2, but I never bought part 3 for whatever reason. Now I have it. It's a Mobile Gundam Side Story Part 3. And this game is pretty cool in the sense that it's technically like an arcade style first person Gundam game where you have to run around. You can use your sword, you can shoot the other Gundam robots. And again, I'm not a Gundam expert, but this game I've always had fun playing. I thought it was pretty awesome. I think it definitely made the Sega Saturn shine when it came to the 3D graphics it has. I think it was pretty awesome. And I will definitely take a look at that in the future. And I got this game right here, a Japanese copy of Theme Park. And I'm pretty sure that this is going to be pretty hard to play. It probably has a really crazy language barrier. It's an Electronic Arts game, so hopefully it's not too crazy. But yeah, you can see right there we have screenshots. And Theme Park is pretty awesome. It's definitely one of my favorite games on the Nintendo DS. The Theme Park on Nintendo DS is actually really fun to play. And this game I will definitely try out, and we'll see if it's fun and what the deal is. So we'll put that there for right now. And then we have another game right here. This is Toshinden S. Another Battle Arena Toshinden game. That's known as Toshinden S. I guess there's two different Toshinden games. There's Toshinden URA and Toshinden S. I don't know off the top of my head what the differences are, but you can see that it's a 3D fighting game similar to the Battle Arena Toshinden games on the PlayStation. And definitely will be checking that out in the future. That looks like it might be pretty fun. Now here's a interesting, unique find. A Japanese copy of SimCity 2000 on the Sega Saturn. That is definitely bizarre, to say the least. And we're probably going to have to use a lot of translations for the Google Translator to play this thing. It's going to be pretty hard to play. So it's the ultimate city simulator, and much like the PlayStation version of the game, it comes in like a dual case. You have the SimCity 2000 spine label right there. You got some awesome graphics right here on the back. And I'm curious to try this out. I never played SimCity 2000 on the Sega Saturn before. I played the PlayStation version, and I played the old classic Mac version. And I played a DOS version of the game as well, but this is definitely pretty different. We're going to be checking this out in the future. And it looks pretty cool. We'll definitely put that right there so it doesn't fall. And then we have a copy of this game right here. One of the most bizarre, interesting, strange games on the Sega Saturn, to say the least. Cho and Nikki on the Sega Saturn, and look at that box art. That is insane. Look at that. So this is a shoot 'em up on the Sega Saturn, a really crazy, batshit crazy shoot 'em up. You can see there it involves a lot of bodybuilders and some crazy random stuff that's obscene and insane. And this game is going to be pretty crazy to play. And we got the disc right there. And the disc looks like it's in good shape, and you can see the disc doesn't really have anything fancy on it. In fact, I can't really read that at all. And this is what the label looks like on here. This game is also on, I believe it's on PlayStation if I'm not mistaken, and it's a Super Nintendo version of this as well. And I believe that there's a PS2 version of this game as well. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, we will definitely be checking this out just for the pure entertainment of how crazy this game is. So we'll be staying tuned for Cho and Nikki. I believe that's how you pronounce that. And yeah, that is a quick video on some crazy Sega Saturn finds that we got off eBay. Everything appears to be pretty good. Good eBay seller. Pretty good stuff. We didn't have any nightmares today. Let's focus the camera and take a look at what we have here. And that is a pretty good batch of Sega Saturn games. And stay tuned, and once again, October 1st, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, we're doing a 2021 preview. A special preview of what is happening next year on Gaming Plus Empire. Some special previews of the Memory Lane episodes, and a lot of different stuff. You're going to see some cool stuff. It won't be a whole big, huge, long video, but it will be something cool. You can do some live chat with everybody, including myself. And yeah, stay tuned for the next episode of Memory Lane, and we have plenty of stuff already uploaded for next year. So yeah, stay safe, and let's hope for a better year next year. And you will eventually be seeing another Sega Saturn lot video within the coming weeks. I got some really good stuff coming. You guys will be seeing that soon.